The most successful families are the ones that work together to achieve their goals. Of course, even the best-run households have the occasional kink or two to work out. But the truth is that no matter how well things seem to come together in a family, appearances can be deceiving. And when it comes to friends and neighbors, appearances often have precious little to do with the reality of what's going on behind closed doors.
Hello there. We just wanted to stop by and welcome you to the neighborhood. Right. Well, I'm Daniel and this is Frank.
I'm his brother. Well, we are twins.
Frank, cut it out.
We just like to make it a point to meet our neighbors firsthand.
Oh, well, I made my fortune, if you could call it that, in the fashion industry. Perhaps you've heard of me, Daniel Fox? Well, it's nice to see that someone around here has good taste. You wouldn't believe what I saw that Edie Brick character stepping out of the house in just the other day.
Actually, I run my own business.
Maybe you should show her what you do. Frank is starting up an internet-based networking company. He can set up the computers in your home for you, for free, of course. That is assuming that it's all right with you, is it?
Okay, there's one right over there. I'll start with that one.
So, now that Frank's off working his magic, we can chat a little bit until he finishes. What do you think of your new neighbors? Listen, sweetie, let me tell you something about our little neighborhood. You will never die of boredom. There is always something going on. That facade will quickly fade. Trust me. Within a week, you'll have plenty of stories to tell me. Oh, there's so much to tell. Too little time. Well, did you notice how Susan Mayer was acting this afternoon? She was running around like a chicken with its head cut off, flipping over chairs in her backyard and on the porch. She seemed pretty freaked out. She must have lost something important.
All right, I'm all done with that one. Are there any others you need set up?
Yeah, Frank can be a little coarse at times, but he means well, so you get used to it after a while. He was in the military so long, I think he got used to barking orders at people. After he finished his service, he landed a job in the city, but he wasn't happy there. So we decided to get a place together out here in the suburbs. There's no special reason for why I'm here, really. Sorry to disappoint you. I guess you could say I just needed to take a break from the fashion industry. It was like a big party that never stopped, but sometimes you really need it to stop. Yes, it did get awfully hectic at times.
It looks like your sun's system is already set up. And that system of his is top of the line. Dual processors, 2 gigs of RAM, it works. Oh, is that so? I've set up the browser for you with a tutorial and a bookmarked homepage. When you start the browser for the first time, you'll be directed through the tutorial. If you're already familiar with the internet, it should be like riding a bike, but give the tutorial a shot anyhow. To skip the tutorial, just click the Skip Tutorial button, and that's that. You're all set up. You're welcome.
Well, it was an absolute pleasure meeting you.
The computer has 2 actions: browse internet and play internet poker. Browse internet will allow you to scour various websites and get information about neighbors and various minigames. Play internet poker will allow you to play poker online, but be careful, you're playing with your real budget. Remember, double-clicking on the house icons on your mini-map will allow you to instantly travel to that location, helping you to get around quickly and easily. Also, note that the red X icon on your mini-map will help guide you towards completing your current goal.
Hey, you remember me, right? Lynette Scavo? Listen, this is gonna sound odd, but have you gotten to hang out with Susan Meyer at all? I mean, how well do you know her? Okay, good. Glad you like her, 'cause I'm gonna give you the chance to know her a lot better. Let's just say that one of her paintings somehow came into my possession, and I just wanted to return it to her. Let's just say that my boys sort of borrowed it from Susan's home without asking her. Oh, I don't know. Stole is such a negative word. It's not like we're gonna keep it. So let's just stick with borrowed. Well, here's the thing. They've done this to Susan before. She was cool about it, but I could tell that it bugged her. Oh no, you don't have to say anything. Trust me, it's simple. I'll make sure to keep an eye out and you can slip in and return Susan's painting. So, give a girl a break. Will you help me out? Come on. You should be aware, I won't take no for an answer. Yeah, they don't call me a shark in the boardroom for nothing. Great. I promise I'll make it up to you.
You found it. Click on the stack of paintings next to the easel to leave Susan's painting and get out. Susan will probably just assume she misplaced it and think nothing of it.
can't thank you enough. I knew I could count on you, neighbor. Anytime you need anything, you let me know. As a small token of my appreciation, I'd like to give you this gift card. It's good at any store at the shopping center.
Hey. How's my sweetheart today? Wonderful. I want to make sure that you stay happy. Oh, by the way, I hope you don't mind, but I took the liberty of letting the therapist next door know that you would be stopping by. I just figured that with everything being new, it couldn't hurt to hear another affirming voice. Don't you agree? Well, I guess I'll see you later tonight, hon.
Do you know what I like best about being a mailman? The exercise. Walking around the neighborhood all day long really keeps me in shape. Thank you. Well, I'll see you later.
Him? No. He's probably married or something. All the good ones are. My name is Jacqueline, but most people call me Jackie. Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. His shirt was a bit ruffled and I was helping him out. That's it. I'm the office manager. I maintain the schedules of all the doctors, which means I'm something between their mother and their wife. Second wife, sorry. It's strange. He never mentioned a wife.
Hey, baby. How's your day coming along? That's good. Oh, that's just Jackie. She's a character. It's nice that you stopped by. Forces me to take a break from the hectic schedule I'm on over here. It's always nice to see you, honey. I have to get back to work now. I'll give you a call if I run late. Oh, hey. Thanks for bringing these to me. They're from Paul Young, right? Oh, it's nothing that you need to concern yourself with. Just a few medical journals that I had lying around the house. He was curious about some new studies regarding cerebral capacitance. Beats me.
May I help you? Yes, I am, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Please, take a seat. So your husband mentioned that you might be able to use a little direction. Is that how you feel? In that case, how about we just chat a little? Get to know each other. So, what brings you and your family to Fairview? Well, I think you and your husband are going to just love it here. Speaking of your husband, how did you two meet? You don't remember? Oh, how long ago was this accident? Well, I guess it is fortunate that you came in. I might be able to help you with rediscovering your past. If you would like, we can definitely try to explore your past and try to piece together some of the memories in future sessions. But you don't have to decide that now. So tell me about the two of you meeting. What has your husband told you? Did he tell you how you met? Many people have hobbies that they are not particularly good at. It's the activity, stimulation, and sometimes socialization they're drawn to more often than not. Do you have any hobbies that you enjoy but could be better at? If you really want to get better at something, you have to invest the time, energy, and determination to get better. Otherwise, the activity is just a distraction and not a hobby. Make sure you differentiate the two. Oh, my look, I'm really sorry to rush, but I do have an appointment shortly. I'll call you in a few days to set up a formal appointment. Until then,
Lets out a mighty roar.
And now, the news that matters. Your quiet neighborhood may not be as peaceful as you think. A new study has shown a sharp increase in juvenile perpetrators of violent and drug-related crimes, especially in suburban areas. When asked about this increase in crime, researchers responded, and I quote, "We believe this is the result of the dissolution of the American family. Kids don't feel comfortable talking to their parents, so they turn to other more questionable forms of guidance, such as their peers, the internet, or video games. Even worse, this could be happening under your very nose." The group verified their data with the Fairview Police Department, who agreed. Rising criminal activity rates indicate local youths are engaging in increasingly violent behavior. Keep an eye out. Your teenager could be next.
He has absolutely no idea what he's in for. Yeah, sooner or later he'll be friggin' addicted. Just like all the others. No one was around to see me, so I had more than enough time to line up my shot before I blew him away. That moron should have known better than to mess with us. He had it coming. Next time, we're going to kill every last one of them. Hey, Mom. Did you want to talk to me? Am I in trouble? I'm okay, I guess. Yeah, whatever, Mom. I'll see you later.
Hello, neighbor. Are you all right? Oh? Tell me what's wrong. But he seems like such a nice boy. Well, it seems like no matter how far you get away from the big city, you just can't get away from certain elements. There was a report last night on the news about some teenage gang in Fairview. I was shocked. So, what are you going to do? Please don't take this the wrong way, but since neither of my children would ever be capable of anything even remotely illegal, I really don't have any advice to offer. Perhaps you should ask around. Who knows? Maybe one of the neighbors knows something about whatever is going on with your son. Hi.
Not really. She's kind of on autopilot. Why? Are you having problems with your son? Oh, well, I hope it's nothing serious. I know, sorry, I'm no help. I hope whatever's going on with you and your son blows over. Hey, how are you? Why do you ask? Really? He seems like such a nice boy. Smart, respectful, and sweet. God, I wish he was my son. Wait, has your son had a chance to make any friends at school yet? You could always just ask one of them, because teenagers are always so open about their problems. You know, I don't have any experience with the teenage years. I'm having enough trouble surviving the terrible 2s and 3s, 4s and 5s. Well, glad I could help you.
Oh, hey, what's up? Let me guess. He was talking about some guy he knew being addicted and talking about wasting people? And waging war, or something stupid like that too, right? Ugh, it makes me sick. But there are people at our school that do worse things with their spare time. So, it's like whatever. You know what? I can't talk about this anymore. It's all that Fox guy's fault anyways. The really weird one.
Well, hello there. I'm doing well. Frank is actually out of town right now. Yes, it's perfect timing, too. Frank did something that fried part of the circuitry for the house. Our home security system is completely out of commission. Well, let's just hope nothing like that occurs. I certainly hope so. I'm not really sure. He had this old business partner in the city, but I haven't heard much about him lately. Well, Frank's a pretty private guy. Well, we talk a lot, but usually in short spurts. For instance, sometimes he starts blabbing about utter war or something like that. A lot of times, I just don't understand what he's talking about. Technical stuff and all that. He's my brother, and if you had a sibling, you'd understand. Very well then. Goodbye.
Hey. Maybe. Why? It's a sweet game, but why do you care? I don't have to play that many hours. I've mastered it. Not that it's your business, but that sounds like something I was chatting about with my online buddy. Is that what had you so freaked out? Are you serious? So wait, how do you know what I've been doing? I'm sorry, but what's that supposed to mean? I didn't think it was that serious. If I'd known that's what you thought, I would have just told you. I guess I could do that.
Especially when it comes to friends and family, truth can often be a dangerous thing. It sometimes seems concealing the truth from those closest to us is often the best course of action. On the other hand, when we discover what lies beneath, we may find the harsh reality forces us to grow even closer, even if it temporarily pushes us further apart. Sometimes we find out the hard way that knowledge can be a dangerous thing. And as Eve discovered in that infamous garden, too much of it can get you in a whole lot of trouble.